Hello! Welcome to the 26th podcast.
Welcome to the 26th podcast.
Yeah.
How are you, Dana? Let's get straight to it. We don't need
you got me sick. You know how we were joking about how we always get each other sick through the internet?
Yes.
You were saying, oh, I'm getting sick, and I'm like, huh, that's funny. But we never see each other, so that's not a worry to me. And now I'm sick. And it's your fault.
It is me, because I put the ideas of sick into your brain, made your body think, you know what? If Adell's
that
sick,
sounds like a good idea.
Too.
Why does this keep happening? How do we get each other sick when we don't see each other? Like, third time in a row, like, every time for 3 times. We seem to have managed to do this.
3 times I've been sick. Yeah, it was me getting you sick too. I'm sick first.
We're
like
your
in
fault.
sync.
Yep.
We're just.
We are the band in sync.
Yes, in sync.
That is
Boys
us.
2 men.
Yes.
That's us.
So we're both
classic.
sick, correct?
Yeah, I'm just getting over it. I was pretty sick. I mean, I've never been. It's not like that bad of a cold, but my nose was stuffy. It still is. You can probably hear it.
But my throat just really hurts.
Yeah, for me, it's all about the nose and my head kind of hurts. But I'm coughing now, which means I'm getting over it. I guess because I wasn't coughing before. I was sneezing. Haven't been sneezing as much. I was sneezing a lot. It's gross.
Okay. Okay. But let's just tell the audience what has happened today in the time we were filming this. So when did we say that we were going to film this?
I said I was going to do it at 4, and my mom just talked to me for 2 hours, so we
What
just
time
did
is it now?
It's 7.
Exactly. We're really
it's
bad
not
at this.
my fault, though.
I know.
It's my
I'm not
mom.
blaming you. I would have preferred if you had texted me to go, okay, wait.
No, she, was on my computer, watching stuff, and I'm like, okay, well, I mean, if I go to Discord and say I have to text Dana, then she's gonna get mad at me. She's gonna be like, what? You like Dana more than me? I don't know. I could have done it, though. I could have done it, on my phone discreetly.
But
I was
fine.
like, ugh.
But yeah, it's just...
It's not good. I want to... record these at a good time.
I just find it funny that it's when did we agree?
Funny.
4. What time is it? 7.
Yeah, and that was half an hour before 4. I'm like, yeah, totally, I can do it. But then my mom comes in. It's like, okay, then how long are you gonna? We're just gonna watch a movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been doing stuff, listening to music, whatever.
What music has been on your mind this week?
So what is currently paused on my phone at the moment? What did when you showed up again I paused to listen to?
I might have something paused on my phone.
Royal by Waterparks.
Waterpark?
Yeah. They're Waterparks. They'd be impossible to find if their name was just Waterpark. The S is the only thing that makes them slightly able to find them.
No, you just write Waterpark Band, although that is still pretty generic.
That's true. But yeah, it's fine.
How are they?
They're good. I think you'd like their music video for their song Gloom Boys, because it's just like a Scott Pilgrim reference. That is what that music video is.
That's awesome.
They watched Scott Pilgrim and went, huh, that's cool. We should make a music video like that. And the song's not even it. The song's in it, but it's the background music. They're just talking over it, and it's great.
I want to see it. Did you just check them out?
I just found them, yeah. And did my weird thing of how I choose music to listen to. Of not listen to the music. No, I don't do that. I watch videos of the artists and whatever, and then go, I like them. I'm gonna go look at their music. Which is the weirdest, because there's multiple things where it's oh yeah, I like this artist. Let's see what their music's like. Oh, I don't like this. Okay. But yeah, it's weird. I don't know why I do it, but I keep doing it.
I mean, it's because you like people and you like, something more than just music. But the music sometimes is all you need. Yeah. I don't really go in to check out who makes the music I listen to. I don't usually go out of my way for that. But sometimes I see interviews and it's it's just a whole different perspective. Because you can just make the music and you can kind of put it in your own head and find your own meaning to it, or you can listen to what the actual artist has to say.
No, I never do that. I don't like listening to what the artist has said about the song. I just like
because it ruins it a bit.
Yeah, exactly. That ruins the song. Other than certain things, like you'll find out the certain general things, but
yeah, I like seeing the lyrics at least.
Oh, I always read the lyrics, but
yeah,
I'm a strong believer the first time you listen to a song, or the first time you consciously go to listen to a song at least, you should read the lyrics.
That's true, but like I listen to the random stuff on SoundCloud and the lyrics aren't there, and it's just like, oh, I don't know, whatever. Or I listen to them on my phone and I like lock it, or I'm drawing, and it's like, I like this, I don't care what it says. And then sometimes like I listen to it again and like I like the lyrics. Sometimes they're like I like the song less. I don't know. It just evolves.
I always, even if I'm not reading the lyrics, I listen to the lyrics because that's just what I naturally do. But
I mean, I don't tend to, but I'm interested in the lyrics. To me, it's like just a different layer. Like the music's one thing, I like the music, and like the lyrics is another thing. Like sometimes I like songs just because of the lyrics, but not really the melody.
I have that.
Instrumentation.
I have ones that I do like. I don't really get the lyrics. I don't relate to them.
Yeah.
But I like the music. And I have some songs that I don't really like the music, but I do like the lyrics. But those I don't listen to that much. I appreciate them.
Yeah.
And then
they're more
really
like poetry.
But
it's just poetry.
There are songs I'll listen to that I don't. But there's no song that I don't like the lyrics. There's songs I listen to that I don't relate to the lyrics. But I always have it, like, if I don't like the lyrics, I'm not listening to the song. There's tons of songs that I just don't listen to because the lyrics creep me out.
Yeah, some songs, like, they got, like, bad lyrics, but I kind of like that because, you know, most of the bands I listen to that have bad lyrics, they don't really take themselves seriously, so it's just like, yeah, they know what they're doing. It's not like they're, you know, thinking they're cool and not being cool or something.
But
I find that entertaining.
I like lots of things with dumb lyrics.
Yeah, like a lot of music I listen to has pretty dumb lyrics, but I like it that way. It's dumb and it's like kind of charming. You know?
Are you drinking something? Or are you just swallowing really loudly next to the mic?
Sorry, I'm just trying to keep myself from coughing, but maybe this is worse.
That's definitely worse. That's my least favorite thing. I hate that so much when people like swallow next to mics. It's the worst.
I just have to remember to move it away.
Yeah.
Anyway, what else you gotta say?
I don't know.
What else you gotta say about it? Oh yeah.
I've been listening to Waterparks. They seem like a good band.
Where are they from?
It's in the song that I have paused so I can look.
In the title?
No, it's in the lyrics, and the lyrics are in the description.
That's cool.
Houston.
You listen to Songify, right? Houston, they're from Texas. That's cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
like the fact that the lead singer will wear Christmas like sweaters during the middle of summer in really hot places because he's just trained himself to be able to wear those sweaters because he likes them.
Yeah, that's cool. No one, like, at least someone's wearing them, like, people buy them, like, seasonally and only wear them for, like, 1 month. But, you know, this guy, he's got enough, he wears them, you know, year-round. That's perfect.
Yeah. Like, subtly Christmas. It's not an ugly Christmas sweater, but it's like...
Aw, that would be cool if they were, like, really Christmas.
No, it just has the Christmas tree on it. In nice, like, pastel-y colors.
Does he only wear one sweater?
No, that's just one of the ones he wore in a, like, no, he wears lots of different clothing.
That's good.
There's just the one I can think of is the one with the Christmas. The Christmas one is the one I could is that. But I'm pretty sure he's worn more, I just don't think of them. But yeah.
I looked up Waterparks sweater and I see, like, a bunch of clothes for them.
Yeah. I can see if I can find you a photo.
That's cool. Their merch actually looks kind of cool, but also kind of generic. I'm assuming this is them.
Probably.
I might have seen someone with one of these sweaters, actually. Like this. It's awesome. I like the ghost logo.
Oh, I found one of him in the sweater. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's some of their merch. And of course the necklace he wears all the time that just has feet on it. Little clear feet.
Looks like a quirky gent who makes quirky music, probably.
Yeah.
That's a good sweater. It's not super Christmas.
No, it's not
That's
super
like-
Christmas. It's just mildly
I guess
Christmas.
it passes as Christmas, but it also passes as just,
Mhm.
a tree.
But like he wears it. It's the fact that he wears stuff like that on hot days for some reason. Like he was wearing that in an interview I watched of him in Australia, in a hot time of year, and then he's just wearing that sweater.
Oh, he's he's climatized.
Yeah.
He's like, okay wearing the same thing in any climate.
But yeah, I was watching. They're a 3-piece band, and it's pretty. He's the one who talks. The rest of them don't talk, really.
Yeah.
Like,
I guess it's good to have a front man.
like, there's an interview where they taped his mouth shut because they were doing not charades, but a drawing on the board. So they taped his mouth shut there's so much just silence because the other two don't talk. So there's just silence.
They don't talk at all? Not even like.
I mean, they talk. They were answering it, but there's just so much time where he's just sitting there drawing, and they're just watching him.
Damn. That is like a bit. I mean, I get it that they want to have like a specific like public appearance, but
No, I think it's just because they're not talkative people.
Yeah.
It's not like they're being silent because not because they want. It's because they want to be. They're just. This is how they are. They're just quiet people.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of people are quiet people, and like even like when you're on camera, sometimes you feel forced to talk. So maybe like in real life, it's you'd be less quiet. It's good to have quiet.
And so they don't have to worry about talking generally because the lead singer is very talkative.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like I feel that way when I go on a video recording. I feel like I need to talk more.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I'm sort of.
Of course, there was an interview where the drummer was just asleep for most of it. But the shot was so you couldn't see him, and then all of a sudden the singer goes, Otto, what do you think about this? And it pokes him to wake him up. It's like, oh, he's been asleep there the whole time. That's interesting. That
is kind of telling too, but that's cool. It's cool if they're not taking, they're not serious or whatever.
Yeah,
they're
it's
just,
chill. I enjoyed it. And I've been enjoying their music, so it's been good.
Yeah, you do watch a lot of behind-the-scenes band stuff. I never do that.
I watch it before I watch their music, and it's weird, and I don't get it. It's
okay, though. Because we have access to that now with the internet.
And then they also have there's a lot of fan fiction about them that I've been avoiding. Yeah. But it's their own fault, because the lead singer has a podcast in which he just reads fan fiction.
Yeah, he encourages it, and a lot of it's probably jokes.
It's jokes, but people want. So yeah, he has a podcast with one of his friends. That's not cool. In the band.
What's their podcast? I mean, I don't watch behind the scenes stuff, but I do watch podcasts.
It's the Austin and Travis Slumber Party, I think. Slumber Party or Sleepover. I think it's Slumber Party. But it's very
Slumber Party.
Yeah. It's
His
very
name is Austin with a W?
Yeah,
that's awesome. I'm gonna take note of that. That's a really good spelling.
It's Austin, it's Austin and Jeff, but Jeff with a G, and Otto.
Otto's a good name too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like Jeff, Geoff. I don't like that spelling.
Yeah, I don't either.
I know, it's fine, whatever. I don't care what your name is, but if I'm gonna name a character or you're gonna name a character that. It's I don't know. Why do
they also have their photographer who's always around with them, who's John, but with A-W.
What?
Yeah.
You mean J-O-A-W?
J-A-W-N, I believe.
John. Where are they from? They're American. Yeah. What the heck?
They just have weird spelling of their names.
Did they change it for their band? Or?
Nope. Apparently not. They might have, but
probably not. I mean, who knows?
They haven't
probably
said
not
they have.
Some of them, but
But yeah. Weird names.
Yeah, it's like kind of unlikely. I guess people do have weird names. Oof.
There's a lot of ways to spell Austin.
Yeah, there are lots of ways to spell that name.
Mm-hmm.
You can have like an E, you can have like a Y.
Yeah.
Let me see. What have I been listening to? I was listening to Blink 182. Their first album. That's like actually kind of good. Cause you know who they are?
Yeah, I know Blink 182.
They're like 2000s whatever. But like their first album is really good. I like their first album, so I was listening to that. I'm kind of attached to it now. Cause they like try a bunch of different genres.
Yeah.
Like they go kind of metal and like I don't know, like kind of more classical rock, and also like punk stuff and like pop punk stuff instead of just the same punk stuff the entire time.
I hear a doggo barking.
On your side, my dog, I don't know where she is.
Yeah, I know it's not your dog. Your dog is a lot more high pitched. That's a bigger dog. But it's weird because I'm guessing it's a dog walking down the street because I don't think we actually have any dogs around anymore.
Oops.
What are you taking a picture of? Not in hearing vicinity.
I found
Or well, no, there are there. I know of some dogs, but they don't really like. They're not very loud dogs.
Yeah. Here, there are some dogs, but people like to keep their dogs quiet. Holy crap, my voice is just like... throat is like really hurting. I might need to take a water break.
Yeah, my throat hurts too. We're just both having issues. Okay.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna bring a good glass.
Sounds good.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey.
How about you?
What?
How about you? You have some water?
I did not. I just sat
Maybe
here.
You should. Maybe you should?
Nah. Doesn't really help.
Yes. You don't seem to be coughing.
No, I'm in pain, but liquid hasn't been helping. So I've just given up.
Like, the one thing that's, like, a reliable thing to help me feel better when I have a cold is water. Really. All this, like, cough syrup and stuff. It's like, cough syrup puts you to sleep.
Put you to sleep. I have such an issue with... My mom always has used, like, NyQuil, maybe? I don't know. It's lemon tea.
Yeah.
The sleepy time lemon tea that tastes really good. And, but it's supposed to put you to sleep. It makes me so restless. Like, so restless. It's real annoying.
Yeah. It's just medication and, like, drugs are, like, they have different effects on different people. My mom, like, she says when she was young, when she was, like, trying to drink or trying to eat, sleeping medicine, like, in the car, like, in a long car ride, like, she would be so tired, but she wouldn't be able to go to sleep. Like, it would keep her from going to sleep. So, like, she had a really bad reaction to that. Like, she'd get so tired, but wouldn't be able to go to sleep. I think maybe I feel kind of that way, too.
Yeah. I feel like
feeling like you need to sleep, but you can't.
I feel like we kind of should have got guests since we're both sick. We should have just got, like, 2 guests to talk to each other.
That would be interesting. We should have actually done that.
Okay, but what would be funny is if I just right now called William, and you just, like, right now called Mateo, and we just got them to talk to each other.
Yeah, I could probably call them. And they've been on the podcast, so it's, like, easy.
I can text William to see if he wants to.
You want to back out of this?
No, we'll still be here. We just need someone to, like, take the strain off us.
I mean, sure, you can call William over. I can bug Mateo, but, bug.
Is, like, anyone online with William? You're the one who could check.
He's not online at all. He was calling last night, I know.
Yeah. Maybe not. Maybe it's kind of dumb, but it's just kind of like, because we both our throats hurt, and we're both feeling kind of blah.
Next time.
Yeah, we can get through this. It just might be a bit of a boring podcast today, because we both feel like shit. Yay!
I mean, I can ask Mateo.
It's fine.
Okay. Because, like, he texted me a bit ago, but he'll probably look, but I'm not sure. It's okay. Next time, we just need to, think in advance.
Yeah, and I just stared at a light, and it was a bad decision. And out of my eyes.
Being sick is, it's a pain.
Hopefully it goes away. Had nothing to do with it, though. It's just, I keep looking at lights, and it keeps hurting my eyes. And the fucking light store in town, I hate it so much. Do you know of the light store? In,
no.
Historic downtown, there's a LED store that has massive windows, and you just look in, and it's just a glowing store that's just full of LEDs, and it hurts so bad at nighttime. Because we were driving at nighttime, and we drove through downtown, and then there's just this light store, and my eyes, I couldn't see anything.
But I mean, to be fair, it is a light store.
Yeah, but
I get the point.
Windows, and maybe turn them off at night or something, I don't know. Make it less. It's just the entire front of the store is windows.
It's because it's obviously that store wasn't designed to be a light store. It was probably something else.
But I hate it so much, and I don't think I'd.
It's not like they're gonna cover up the windows like it's selling vapes or something. Like it's selling weed.
Maybe at least tint the windows.
Yeah, but I don't know if they can do that if they're not selling 19 plus stuff. They gotta be honest what's in their store. I'm not sure what the rules are with that. That would be really funny though if it has tinted windows. I would totally think that it sold weed or something.
I think they're allowed to have tinted windows.
It's confusing though.
Yeah, but you would still be able to see that the store is glowing and that it has a giant sign that says it's for LEDs. You just wouldn't be blinded by it.
Yeah, as long as they're direct about what they're selling. They say, we sell...
Their store is named, LED.
What? I don't know if it's just named LED.
No,
that's what it sounds.
I know they have a massive... The biggest part is LED.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe they have to think about that, though.
I will go figure out what it's called.
I mean, you don't have to.
I'm going to.
But they should be more considerate.
I hate
hurting people's eyes. They're gonna blind people who are driving. You're not supposed to put lights on your car. And now, they're part of the problem.
I'm using, Google Maps, so I'm not actually gonna show this, because no. Where is the street that I live on? That, I think?
It's not that important. If you want, you can tell me after.
I'm going to figure it out now.
Okay, geography time.
You just don't worry about it. And I'm not gonna say the names of anything. Okay, and then you go this way.
The store?
Other than the store, yes. But I'm pretty sure it's a chain. So that's fine. There's a 7-Eleven there? What? I think I might be lost.
You probably are lost.
But I can't tell you what I'm seeing, because, oh, no, I've unlost myself. Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. There's that. There's that. Okay, this way. And which intersection is it at? I'm just gonna drop my guy into the road and see if I can find it. It's somewhere around here, I think.
Exciting.
I dropped myself in and I'm more. Oh, no, now I figured out where I am.
If you look on Street View, is it super blinding?
I don't know, I'm going there.
See if it's how you're talking about
I like how as I'm driving along, I'm following behind this car because the Google Maps is following behind the car.
Or are you using Street View?
Yeah.
Yeah. Street View is really cool.
Is it this intersection? I think it might be. Or it might be closer to the... Why am I on this side of the street? I want to be on the other side of the street.
I don't know if you have a choice with
but
Google Maps.
This is a very big street. Oh, I might be... I think this is the... Nope. That's Hobby Lobby.
Is that shoes?
What?
Is that still shoes? What is Hobby Lobby?
Hobby Lobby is for, like, crafting. I think I've gone too far. I think they might have taken this photo before it switched over. But no,
maybe like a new store, because if this is just like a recent problem we're having right now.
But I don't think it's that recent. I think, because there's that burnt down building, and I think it was there before that building burnt down. Oh, I think I found...
I didn't know we had Hobby Lobby in Canada.
Oh, I scooted past it. It is where the Hobby Lobby was.
I'm sorry, I'm just stuck up on Hobby Lobby. I did not know that we had them in Canada.
It replaced the Hobby Lobby. That's what happened, isn't it?
We don't have them in Canada, Dana. We don't have Hobby Lobby in Canada.
Okay, one-stop hobby.
We have to go to Bellingham. We have to go to Bellingham to get Hobby Lobby.
It has hobby in the name.
Yeah, but that place you're talking about is like closed down.
Yeah,
how can I get
the LED store totally replaced it. I think that's what happened.
I can take a Greyhound bus to Hobby Lobby in Bellingham.
Yeah, that's what happened. That I was in the right spot. It just has the light store has replaced the
whatever hobby store.
One-stop hobby.
One stop.
And they added more windows, I think. No, they didn't. But yeah, it is that building.
I know that building then.
And it's LED lights and parts.
LED lights and parts.
It's less blinding in the Google Map photos. They have lots of pictures of lights. No, it's anytime. It's at nighttime. It's terrible, and it's the lighting of the photo that makes it better. When you actually look into it in real life, it kills your eyes. But yeah, so I did find it. It just has changed.
Oof.
Good old
I'm so
Google
sad.
Maps.
I'm so sad that Hobby Stopper is whatever it's called. It's gone.
It was actually useful for getting hobby stuff.
I never went there. Not one.
I did. My dad and I went there to get, he was going there to get model, cars and paint for model cars from for the cadet group he ran. Or like his kids from his cadet group. And then I went with him. Because I was like, oh, we're going to somewhere that isn't a parts store. I want to come. And so I went. And then we also got me a car and him an extra car so that we could use the paints he got. And then we would work on them together. And that was fun. I had a lot of fun.
That's pretty sick.
And, yeah. And he wouldn't let me paint my car like a pastel color or a neon color because those would fade too quickly. And then I ended up painting it blue, but then I didn't know how to use spray paint properly, so like he explained how to do it, and then I fucked it up, because spray paint is hard. And I was like, no, it's fine, I like it messed up. That shows the memories.
Do you still have that car?
It's pieces of it, it never got finished. And then a couple weeks later, he's like, and I fixed the paint on the car for you. And I was very annoyed. And then we didn't do it for a while, and then Mom cleaned it up and then mixed the parts together. So, and then we lost parts of it, and the parts of the two cars got mixed together, and so we just never finished it. And we may have thrown out the pieces, I don't know. But yeah.
You must have, it's been a while.
We have kind of hoarderous tendencies, though.
You gotta do some
But I do think we may have, Mom might have thrown it out. I would have preferred them not to be thrown out, because that's useful for, kit bashing. But, yeah.
Kit bashing?
Yeah, that's how you make, like, props and things. Like,
yeah, we can make a little car or something.
Like, that's how they made the Star Wars ships. They took other kits and just took pieces from the kit, so then you don't have to create those pieces. and you just attach it to a thing you've made, and then that's kit bashing. It's for, like, decorating.
I was watching this thing called, like, The Toys That Made Us, which was, like, a documentary on Netflix.
I've watched that.
It was cool. They were talking about, like, Star Wars toys and how they basically did that with a bunch of them, like, so they could sell more.
Yeah.
Like, they used a bunch of bases they had for, like, He-Man sets and stuff just to make, like, turn them into Star Wars toys and, like, you know, so they could sell more.
Mm-hmm.
Even though that was the same piece of plastic, just different colors.
Yeah. And different stickers and whatever. The kit bashing's different. It makes new stuff. But
yeah, it's better. But, like, the toy industry is, like, you know, it's screwed up.
Yep. That it is.
But it's okay. It's just funny when people talk about Star Wars and they think, oh, it's, like, a perfect work of art, but it's like, nah.
Star Wars isn't that good.
It's, like, a good series. It's fun, but it's, like, you know, it's not, like, you know...
It's not great.
Sacred. It's not sacred. I would say it's pretty good.
It's not
but there are better 70s movies to watch,
it's
too.
It's not bad. It's good. Yeah, it's fine. It's just, I don't think it should be at the level it is considered.
Yeah, definitely not. Like, I like watching it, but also, people remember it for, you know, just nostalgia reasons, really.
Yeah. It's a classic or whatever, but like it's not amazing. There's so many issues with it.
It's not really a deserving classic. Like, it doesn't hold up super well, to be honest. Like,
no.
if you're thinking in that mindset.
Yeah, but it's a classic as in everyone knows it, and it's like, but yeah, it doesn't hold up well. And it's so
you have
many...
to think about it like in a 70s mindset.
And there's so many like problems that has nothing to do with it being old equipment. Problems like kind of like the whole Luke, I am your father thing. We watch it knowing it, and yet there's no foreshadowing. Like,
that's why people meme it so much.
Yeah,
because it just comes out of nowhere, and it's like not just.
It's a lot of things where it's like, you just went shock factor. You didn't make it make sense, and I have issue with that. That's true. The story, the plot in Star Wars is really not very good. There's a reason no one guessed that Darth Vader was Luke's father. I like it
because there was no reaon for him to be Luke's father.
It didn't make any sense. I like when a show has foreshadowing where you can look back and go, oh, okay. But Star Wars doesn't have any of that. It gives it rewatch value.
With the I am your father thing. Like, we go back and watch it knowing that, and there's, like, absolutely no rewatch value. It's just, like, it's even worse, to be honest. Because it's not shock anymore. It's just like, oh god, this scene again. It's not even that much fun.
No, it's just kind of like, oh right, this is a thing that you put in the thing for no reason. Oh, there's your doggo.
I'm sorry. Rainbow, shut up!
Hi, Rainbow.
She might stop, I don't know.
Man.
Hopefully. Perfect. Star Wars, what I like about Star Wars a lot, though, is, like, the costumes and, like, the world building. Like, the background aliens, that's
this
so
is
cool.
true.
Like, all the costumes they wore,
that is a good piece of it. But, yeah, it's just...
And like you said, like you were talking about earlier, like, the model ships and stuff, like, there was so much design that went into the world of Star Wars.
Yeah, that I do appreciate. It's just...
Yeah.
I get like, so bored and so annoyed sitting through the movie. Like,
yeah, I mean, I like watching the first one, and maybe the third one, but the second one, it's like, eh.
We watched them together, and I just was so bored.
You gotta watch them at least once, though.
Yeah, of course. But I found them very boring.
I guess I don't mind being bored, like, I just zone out. I don't pay attention to the movie.
I focus too much, like... I can zone out and whatever, but, like, it's like, why would I be watching this movie then? So I don't necessarily do that. And it depends on the format and what I'm doing. And usually when I'm watching with people, I don't zone out.
That's true. But, like, you can just talk to the people you're with.
And I still don't zone out. I'm still...
Yeah. It's okay. I mean, I guess you have a good point where it's like, if I'm just gonna zone out and watch this movie, what's the point in watching it?
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't I want to watch, like, something meaningful with my time?
Like, yes, I enjoy watching dumb things, but that wasn't even, like, Star Wars isn't really a movie you can even make jokes about. Like, I watch lots of things that's like, this is an absolute waste of my time, but I'm going to watch it with people, with my friends and whatever. But that's because I can discuss the movie and how dumb it is as I'm going.
You're like, Star Wars isn't particularly dumb, but it's not particularly smart either.
Exactly.
I can admire, like, a lot of things about it, and I guess that's why I like it.
Mm-hmm. And, yeah, I just don't... I appreciate it, I just don't enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like, I would not want to watch it again. But I appreciate it exists. But there's no way I'd want to watch it again.
I guess I do to an extent, but, like, people, like, give it too much credit.
But yeah, it gets
really
way...
do.
I feel like I'd appreciate it more if it didn't get so much credit that it doesn't.
I agree. Like,
deserve.
if it was a weird 70s movie, I would, like, be really fond of it. I'd be like, this movie's awesome. Like, no one talks about it. This is awesome.
But
like, the costumes, like, friggin' the voice acting. I like some of the dialogue just because it's cheesy, but, like, it's not good.
Yeah, but it's like, it's just, it doesn't necessarily deserve the reputation it has of being, like, the best 70s movie. Because it's not.
It's definitely not. The writing is, like, pretty bad, but it's funny.
I appreciate, like, for the filmmaking they did a lot. For the writing and all that. And, like, the filmmaking's good, the acting's generally decent.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's not the best, it's not the worst. The writing is not great.
Yeah, the writing's not super good, but sometimes it's, like, so cheesy it's funny.
Yeah. But but the problem is that doesn't seem like what they were going for.
No, of course not, that's why it's good.
So,
don't you, like, love so bad it's good by accident?
Yeah, but it's not. It's like, I appreciate movies that, like, go for the cheesiness. And I appreciate movies that are so bad that they're good. But it's somewhere between where it's not self-aware.
I think in the 70s, films weren't generally like that. Like, that's kind of a modern thing, like, where the film is self-aware.
Yeah.
And it's, like, making jokes about itself.
Yeah. But, like, that kind of stuff, if it's not self-aware, then I don't really... Like, it depends on the movie, of course.
It was just... I guess in that way, it was just a different time. Like, more films were just expected to be, like, that kind of corny and...
Yeah.
Like, not...
It is a different time. But, yeah, it's also just not really my style of movie, necessarily.
It's also... It's a blockbuster. You generally, I don't know, you sort of like big movies.
Some. I like some movies, don't... Like, some people really liked...
You're more of an indie person, though.
Captain America Civil War. I could not sit through more than 20 minutes of that movie. I just gave up.
Watched it. I watched it a while back, some of it. I wasn't really enjoying it. But that was a while back. But generally, from those impressions, like, it makes me not really want to watch those types of movies, because I'm like, this doesn't interest me.
Yeah.
It's just an action scene. Whatever.
Yeah. But I feel
they have a lot of money.
Part of the problem I have with Star Wars is I was too hyped up for it. And it's A, not really my kind of movie, and 2, it doesn't deserve quite the amount of hype it gets. Because, like, I went into it thinking, this is gonna be good. Everyone talks about how amazing Star Wars is.
But you're like, this is, like, slow, and kind of the lines aren't good, and the characters aren't good, and...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but the cinematography and, like...
Yeah.
Set design's good. That's about the best thing of it, I gotta say.
But I do not give I give more slack to cinematography than I do to writing. I don't
know if I do.
Like, I appreciate good cinematography and all that, but, like, I'm willing, and I give more slack to smaller things than, like, big budget things. For one.
Yeah, of course.
And for 2, it's like, I appreciate, like, good cinematography, of course, but, like, I think that that's more based on, like, money and stuff, whereas writing and acting is more like, you can do that without a lot of money.
Like, one person can write a good script.
Yeah, but they had a lot of money, and they just put it into the cinematography, which is good. It's really good cinematography. It's just without the good, like, writing and acting and all that to back it up. It's like, why it wasn't, like, why? Like,
Yeah, I mean, I think with Marvel movies, from what I've seen, the cinematography isn't generally that creative.
No.
Like, it just serves its purpose. But, like, if it's, like, really good, you know, like, artful cinematography with, like, good angles and, like, doing, like, you know, new stuff with lighting and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, that's... And even if the movie's, like, crap, like, I'll really appreciate that and I'll, like, you know, watch it for that.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I appreciate well-done cinematography. Like, I appreciate, like, smaller, like, budget... working within their budget to make good cinematography that's like less expensive. Like there is a certain barrier for cinematography. Like I have watched movies that is like the shots are just bad. Like you could have just chosen different shots. They wouldn't have cost any more money. You just had to choose different ones.
You just need to, you know, exercise your creativity a little bit. Like, how could I shoot this scene?
Exactly. So there is a difference in, like, good shooting and expensive shooting and all this. But yeah, I have watched, because I've watched so many Bible movies, I've seen real bad shooting. But...
That's kind of good, because at least you're learning about what not to do in film.
But the Bible movies, often that's not even the forefront, because it's just everything's bad. So, especially the writing. And the three actors.
Is the high point? What do you think is the high point of Bible movies most of the time?
I still love Surfer Dude Jesus. That's still my favorite
Which movie
thing.
Was that?
It's... What is that called? It's the Bible, but it's all read out. Like, it's read out word for word from the Bible.
What?
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
It just reads the Bible and has the characters doing it. And it's really, like, cheaply done and all that.
That's kind of funny, actually.
But it was
like,
so...
You know, every line you can't make perfect. So some of them are gonna be funny.
Yeah, it's so... It's funny. That's why it's my favorite, because it's so funny.
Yeah.
Or
Which one is it?
I am going and looking.
It sounds pretty good. Especially if it's, like, cheap. Sometimes the movie's better.
It's only the Book of Paul. No, it's only... John? What book is it? It's one of the Gospels. But, what is it called? The Book of Acts? The Gospel of Luke? The Gospel of... What is it? You seem familiar, but I don't know if you're the right one.
There's just so many, I guess.
And Jacob became the father of the 12 patriarchs. Because the patriarch...
But the Book of Acts... No, that's not right. The Book of Acts... Or it might... it might be the Visual Bible. And there's multiple of them, so the Book of Acts is one of them. But let's see if I find Jesus. Is he Surfer Dude Jesus?
And Lysanias being the chief.
Was he Surfer Dude Jesus the entire time?
Annas and Caiaphas being the high priests. The word of God came unto John the son of Zechariah.
Oh, that's John. I don't...
Both were entered into him.
I'm just skipping... Oh, there's Jesus. So it's a...
Peter answering said, Christ of God. And he straightly charged them and commanded them to tell no man that thing, saying, the Son of Man must suffer many things and be...
No, I don't know. Because that's just reading over top of it. It doesn't have the characters saying it. So that might be it.
It might be lost.
I'm gonna... let's keep talking and I'll keep searching.
Yeah. I don't know, I don't watch that many indie films.
Yeah, I don't
I guess.
either. I don't watch a lot of films in general.
Yeah, I kind of watch a lot, I don't know. I watched Baby Driver again the other day. It's still pretty good. I like the direction in that movie a lot.
Yeah.
I think, like, it's a good movie, like, just how it works with the music.
Yeah, I really did like it.
I appreciated that a lot about it. I've heard some people say, like, they're complaining about it because it's, like, not realistic or whatever, but
I liked it.
that's really not the point of the movie, I don't think. I think it benefits a lot from not being realistic, 'cause it's just fun. There's no real stakes. Well, there are, but...
Oh, hey, Adell, did you ever hear about the whole Bible movie Satan thing?
Maybe. I was watching some videos about, like, Bible movies. I'm not sure, though. Probably not.
There was a thing that in, like, their movie they had Satan, and then they decided not to put in the net, because there was quite a bit of backlash about this. And let me just
Having
show
Satan
you a
in it?
picture.
Isn't it, like, really important?
who Satan looks like. There's a lot of... Look at this and see, does this remind you of anyone?
Like some black guy? Or...
People, especially when he's moving around, he looks weirdly like Obama for being Satan. And so there was some issue with that.
I was just thinking, like, they're calling him racist because, like, Satan's he's black.
No, it's that he looks like Obama.
Does he look like Obama, though? He doesn't really look like Obama.
Sort of, though. He
doesn't look like Obama.
He does more than he should.
No, he looks nothing like frickin' Obama. Like old Obama? No.
That's what the backlash was about. 'Cause he does. There's been lots of people who says he does.
That's really funny that that's the backlash. I don't see it that much, but, like, I mean, if you want to.
It's enough that when the teacher posited the class, it just went, and why do you think they took it out? It's because it looks too much like Obama for when it came out and whatever. This was a big problem because it's a little too similar.
Satan Obama.
Satan Obama.
That's the only picture of the Satan they have, too.
Yeah, actually I think it looks more like it when it's moving around and whatever. But either way, it was not great. Also, he's more green.
What?
He's, like, this one, he looks less green than he did a lot in the movie, but...
Did you see the trailer or something? Or
we watched the movie.
Was he in the movie? You said they took him out.
No, they took him out, and they had him in the movie, and then they took him out of the TV show. Or the other way around.
History Channel Satan looks like Obama.
There was this big thing about that one. And it's like, it wasn't the best choice.
10-hour miniseries?
Yeah, we watched parts
appears to resemble President Obama.
Yeah. It was just a bit of an odd choice.
Here we go. The actor who played Satan, Mohammed Mehdi Ouazani, does not actually look like Obama. But the makeup kind of tips the scales a bit. I don't know about that. I don't think he looks like Obama at all. Let's look him up without makeup. Hopefully this guy got some popularity though. Because he's probably like, you know, he doesn't have that many good acting gigs, but like...
And you just breathed directly on the mic, and that was very loud.
Sorry.
Okay, stop it. It's too loud.
Did you make my voice too loud?
No, you did. Your talking voice is fine. It's just when you start making...
The sensitivity. I put the sensitivity too loud.
No, your talking is fine. It's just when you, like, start making noises into the mic, it's too loud.
Yeah, okay.
You did it. You don't realize that it makes it, like, once you get really close to the mic, it makes it louder. You did this with off one time, where you just kind of, you went really, like, you were quiet, but you were so close to the mic.
I forget that.
And
I think I remember.
You did it, and it, like, ow my ears, so I turned it down for the audience. Because I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. But ow my ear. And I didn't do an off last week, or this week, or whatever.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I was busy. It was exams. So I just went, it's not that big of a deal. So I didn't do it. I was
also, if I sent you a picture, if this is the actor for Satan, he looks like actually without his makeup a lot like Obama.
I think that's just Obama.
I know, that's what I was thinking.
I'm pretty sure that's just Obama.
But like, is it? This article doesn't say who it is. It's gotta be Obama.
That's just Obama.
I can't find a picture of the actor without his stupid makeup on.
Did you look up by his name?
Yeah.
What is his name?
His name is Mohammed Mehdi Ouazani.
How long this
like this?
Bad. Oh, you got it for?
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. Cause yeah, that's just Obama. Okay.
I look him up and like the second picture is Obama.
Oh, I'm guessing the third one is him. Oh, it's not the third one in there, but it's the third one in the images. Oh. I'm gonna see if I can click on it. No. Yeah, this one. Yeah. He doesn't really look... Oh, no, that is the wrong thing. I did not want to open that. I will... No, I could just copy this.
I think the Satan role is his newest role. Like, he hasn't been in a movie since then.
This guy,
so
apparently.
it might have killed his career.
Possibly.
Yeah, that guy. I think. Is that him?
I'm assuming so.
Apparently, he is also this. According to a weird site. Also, this site is like...
Yeah, that's the same guy.
Yeah, there he is. We found 2 pictures of him. According to Who's Dating Who, he is not dating anyone. What is this website?
Who's Dating Who? It's
Who's
pretty
dating
self-explanatory.
Who do you want me to show you? Selena Gomez?
Yeah, who's dating Selena Gomez? Is it still Justin Bieber?
Who is she dating right now? According to our records, Selena Gomez is possibly single.
Oh.
Selena Gomez has been in relationships with The Weeknd, Justin Bieber, Taylor Lautner, and Nick Jones. Selena Gomez is rumored to have hooked up with Caleb Stevens in 2018.
I care so much.
It also says how old she is, what her zodiac is, and how many relationships she's had, public relationships. She's definitely had more than that, like in high school or something.
Yeah, that's creepy.
We don't know. It is really creepy. I don't know, like this is like Drama Girl site or something. It's freaking weird.
Why do we care who this person has dated? It doesn't
I know,
matter.
like they're past. They're probably like embarrassed about half of them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I do want to see who Soulja Boy is dating. Does he still make music? According to our records, Soulja Boy is possibly single. He's like engaged.
Who's a random famous person?
Lil Wayne?
Okay, Lil Wayne. Is he in a relationship?
Let's see. Oh, he's dating Dia Sodano. He's married to her.
Oh, that's nice. Good for him. Getting married and shit.
She has been engaged since 2012 to him. I don't know what this is. So strange.
Yeah, I don't.
Can you find a really weird famous person though?
I don't know. Who's
like,
a really weird famous person?
What's the weirdest famous person we can find on here? Trending today. I don't even know these people. But I'm gonna just go to a random letter and see who I get. I don't recognize what.
I'm going to random famous person generator.
Okay.
Rerun. I will do number 1. Aristotle. Nope, that doesn't work.
That doesn't really work. I can do Neil Young. Isn't he like some Canadian singer guy?
Sure. I also got Tim McGraw. And Elton John.
I don't know if I think Elton John would probably be on the site.
Mm-hmm. I only want one famous person, so I don't have to decide.
Let's see, Elton John. Who's he dating? What's happening? Elton John was previously married to Renate Blowell, but they got divorced in 1988. David Furnish and Elton John have been married for 3 years since December 21st, 2014.
I still don't care. Let them have their lives. Yeah. We should do our quiz now.
Alright.
Quiz
What is the
time.
quiz today? Who are you dating?
It's the...
Who's dating Dana now?
It's the who's your, which Hogwarts house is your soulmate in? Because that's just so hilariously, like, why would you need to know that? What is winning? Is it, we decided you're Slytherin, like, the quiz said you're Slytherin, right?
I think so. I'll try to do the professional quiz one of these days.
Yeah, so
Maybe it'll change.
Let's see if we can get the same, our house, if our soulmate is in the same house we are. How about that?
Okay. Let's see if we can get that.
Okay, so I'm going for Hufflepuff, and you're going for
No, I'm
Slytherin.
going for Slytherin.
Okay.
What is your ideal date? You want to read these?
Okay, what is your ideal date? A relaxing evening with cuddling and talking with your soulmate. An
Wow, so
equivalent
sweet.
and quite extra date planned out by your soulmate. No. Something relaxing and cute. Anything that will last and be remembered.
Oh, cuddling. That's good.
Relaxing and cute.
What a nice date.
What candy would you and your soulmate be snacking on?
What am I
Burmese
supposed to-
spots, every flavored beans, chocolate frogs, jelly slug, or fizzing whizbees.
What is fizzing whizbees? It sounds good.
I don't remember. I just know I won't want Burt Bot's every flavored bean.
I want the jelly slugs.
I'm gonna go with
That's what I
the
want.
fizzing whizbees.
They sound good. What class do you and your soulmate enjoy together? Herbology, ancient runes, Muggle art, transfiguration, ghoul studies, other potions. What is... I know most of these. Ancient runes is cool. Books?
I want transfiguration.
Maybe the plants, actually. You know what, I'm gonna go with the plants. Plants are better.
If your soulmate, if you and your soulmate could share a pet together, what would it be?
Frog, kitten, snake, bunny, dog, moose, hamster.
I want a snake.
This is a good question.
Either a snake. I don't want a kitten. I want a cat. I don't want a kitten. So I'm gonna go with snake.
I want a frog.
Snake.
How many kids would you have? How am I supposed to know?
3, as many as possible. None, 1, or 2. That's a jump. From 3 to as many as possible.
3 to as many as possible. I'll just go with 1.
I'll go with 2.
2.
AU.
Oh god.
Your soulmate sees you getting bullied. What do they do?
Why do you have to call an AU? It's just a scenario. Fight the bullies back. No one hurts you or touches you with your soulmate around. Run over and comfort you. Walking away to report bullies. Drop everything and intervene. Scaring off the bullies. Tell off the bullies, telling them how arrogant they are and to back off.
I'd prefer them not fighting people, so I'll go with run over and comfort, I guess.
I'm gonna go with that one too. I just want, I just want a hug.
What do you and your soulmate fight about?
What kind of an image is this?
How your soulmate can be too into their activities and you don't spend enough time together. That they can be too...
You need to fight with you.
They can be too extravagant and overact. I mean, you fight with anyone you're in a relationship. That's a healthy part of a relationship.
Yeah, it's true. It's more just like a debate, though. It's not a fight.
Yeah. It's how you deal with fights that show your relationship. It's not like...
Yeah. But, like, you should not let it turn into a fight. You should just,
Yeah.
agree to disagree.
How they will shut you out and be secretive? Nothing really. You tell your soulmate, you and your soulmate talk about your issues before arguing.
I mean, ideally. Yeah. I'll do that one. If it was my soulmate, I'd rather just talk about it. I don't really get angry.
Yeah. Though I totally argue with people, but I'm kind of not confrontational. Yeah.
I really don't. I literally never argue with anyone.
What's your soulmate's strongest trait in the relationship? Making you
Boy, oh
laugh,
boy.
comforting you whenever, always making compliments to you, giving you everything, but also remembering to care for themselves as well.
Commitments is something pretty different than compliments. Oh my god, my throat.
Making me laugh. I'll go with that.
Well, it's comfort.
Did you enjoy the quiz? Will you maybe... Not trying to force you. Check out my profile, smiley face. Meh and meh. Meh and meh.
Yeah, meh. Of course. I ain't checking out any core dev quizzes. Ravenclaw!
Hufflepuff. Yo.
You got it. Your soulmate is in Ravenclaw. They are very passionate for you, but may not always know how to show it. They can be pretty analytical in a relationship, but they also come up with great and unique ideas for dates. They will also be very creative on how they treat you in a good way. That sounds actually pretty nice.
What is it doing? Why is it going to an ad? Screw off.
I didn't get an ad.
Screw off! It won't let me leave. No! 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 I can't escape. I can't get back.
Dana's dying. I got 6 Ravenclaw, 4 Hufflepuff, 1 Gryffindor.
Well, I saw that I got
even
4
8 Slytherin.
Hufflepuff and 4 Gryffindor and like 1 Ravenclaw and whatever
I got
remains.
none Gryffindor.
But
I'm
technically, I could have. The quiz could have said I was either Hufflepuff or Gryffindor, but it went with Hufflepuff, so I win, I guess.
Yeah, I got 0 for Gryffindor, I think, or I got 1. I don't know.
But yeah, I can't check the rest because
This makes me think maybe I'm not in Slytherin. I gotta get that Pottermore crap.
you do. Shall we
It's so
say?
stupid though. Yes, I'll say goodbye. Maybe next podcast I will actually know my house. Okay.
Sounds good. All right. Bye, everyone.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
5'2", eyes of blue, but oh, what those 5 foot tricks do. Has anybody seen my girl? Turned up nose, turned down hose, flat for yes, sir, one of those. Has anybody seen?